Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. It's been a while. It's been a long time. It's been a month and plus a few other months. And I'm in a weird setup right now. I don't know what happened since the last time we recorded, but for some reason I can't figure out how to set up the way I had it. But we're just gonna have to deal with this, and you know. Yeah. So James, what do you want to talk about? Huh? I mean, he was talking some shit, dude. He was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the best episode of the podcast ever, dude. I got all this shit lined up. We're gonna talk about all this shit. You know, I got it all tight locked. I got it all in my head here. I'm gonna be like, whoa, look at me, I'm fucking James. I got all this shit. So go on." Go on. We're waiting.
Alright, guys. So, we have an announcement to make.
Oh, look at him. He's got an announcement. Big Mr. Announcement Pants over here.
So, if you guys haven't noticed recently, we have been uploading some Penguin Arms videos onto the two channels that I have. The main one and the second channel. That's because we're fucking merging it. Penguin Arms is going to get deleted real soon. It might be deleted before you guys even see this video. And like I'm redoing some of the Jacket Guy episodes and restructuring the story because we have plans for it. So it's going to
Big
be
plans.
rad.
Big man's big fucking plans, dude. Holy shit. I'm gonna hold on.
So
Continue.
It wouldn't be an episode of the podcast without that.
You know it, my mans. Yeah, we got.
The channel's dying. The channel's dying.
Yeah, so that's why we're bringing back the podcast, because it wasn't dying when we had the podcast going, because we had, like, consistent uploads and shit. I mean, we technically have consistent uploads, but, like, we schedule them, like, super far ahead, and I guess that's just not cutting it. So I've been watching a lot of iceberg videos, and I'm thinking about maybe doing a series where I make icebergs and cover that, because I don't I don't think I'd be good with, like, covering someone else's iceberg, because, like, you know, that's like stealing content or some shit. I mean, not to, like, discredit anyone who's, like, who does that, you know, of course, like, you know, you do what you have to do. But, like, I just want to, like, really do some research into, like, topics and then do an iceberg on them. So yeah, comment below if there's anything that you'd want to see me do an iceberg about, and if I feel interested or inclined, I might cover it.
Pussy 2, the game.
I think I want to do. I think like if I were to cover an iceberg that's already, like, existing, it would probably be like that huge, like, YouTube iceberg that one guy made. I forgot his name.
So glad he ignored me.
He made, well, because he said pussy 2, James. I'm not.
Yeah, you've been wanting to play that for so long, Sam.
I've been wanting to play hentai Nazis too.
Yeah, well, maybe soon.
Oh, and if you've noticed, James has a bit of a change in,
yeah, I guess we should bring that up. So, yeah, this happened, and, it might be permanent, it might not be, I don't know.
Yeah, one of the reasons we haven't brought back the podcast in a while is because James, like, for the past 3 months, he's been like, ooh, I'm over here, now I'm over here.
What?
Yeah, that's how
All
he's
right.
been for like the past
All right. Anyway, let's get into
6 months.
some hammering topics. So the Capitol
I
got
want to hammer
stormed.
you.
The Capitol got stormed. That was a thing. Trump didn't go to jail, which is sad. Um,
Yeah, I was
uh,
really rooting for him going to jail.
yeah, I was
I
too.
was like, look that fucker! Ah!
So I got my first part of the vaccination,
I
and
got my first part too.
I'm gonna have to
We
get
both
my
got
other
Moderna. We're Moderna. We're Moderna boys. I got in the wrong
Moderna
line.
gang.
I meant to get Pfizer because I wanted to get a huge boner, but
Interesting.
because Pfizer makes Viagra, so I'm
Oh,
like, maybe if I get their vaccine, I'll get a huge dick. But no,
that's awesome.
no huge dicks for me, sadly. Hey, if you have a huge dick and you'd like to supply,
So, I've been thinking about bringing back
uh,
some older series like SCP Containment Breach, but
DJ
bring
and
it back with.
Dennis.
That's not really an old series. We just haven't had time
Pretty
to
old. It's
film.
like a year old.
Yeah, well, we just haven't had time to film.
Well, that and it requires you coming all the way down to Ohio.
Not really. I guess we could change scenery. It's kind of it's a weird show. I don't really know what we're
Maybe.
going for with it, but
Just
like,
random bullshit.
yeah. Well, it's kind of like the ASDF movies, except like in
There's
real
no
life.
point. There's
Yeah.
less of a point, and it's not as good.
Yeah. I still like every time I watch that, like I don't know where I came up with the idea of social gaming. It's such
Yeah,
a
I was
fucking
really
stupid
like scratching
thing.
my head about social gaming when you brought that up too. I was like, social gaming? What the fuck? The fuck is he talking about? And I was like, okay, whatever, dude. If that's what you want to do, I think you just wanted to flex your original NES and your Mario World
SNES, dumbass.
or SNES. Sorry, I forgot the S at the beginning.
Yeah. God, fucking piece of shit. So Infinity Train is canceled. Officially, it's not going on. The fifth book was supposed to be a movie, and then Cartoon Network was like, "No, it doesn't have." It,
No.
well, their reasoning behind it is it didn't have like a kid in it or some dumb shit like that. So I
Really?
guess it was based on Amelia, which you should know because she was in the first book.
Who was she?
The lady that was in the Stewart bot, I think, or no, she was in like the weird one with like the wave thing on the front of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to catch up with that, and we've started an anime watch party. It's pretty interesting.
Which is not going so good.
Well, I told Ryan I was going to start doing it again on Monday.
We made all these plans and we just kind of stopped after we saw Vivid Strike, which Ryan really likes. He really enjoys Vivid Strike. Me and James, not so much. Like, it was a fine anime. I'm not saying it's bad or
No,
anything.
it was good until like the end.
The ending.
The
Yeah,
ending was
like Ryan really
horrible.
liked the ending, but like James and I didn't really, because like, okay, you build your anime all around like a tournament, right? And so you expect the finale to be the finals of the tournament, but
Yeah, well,
no,
I would expect I
no.
would have expected the fight with Ren and what's her face to be like a mid season, you know,
Yeah, maybe.
and then like build up further for the final fight. But like we didn't
Yeah,
even know who won because all of it was off camera until we watched the last OVA, and then it
yeah.
was like, oh yeah, but
Oh, I
by the
lost
way.
BT Dub.
And then like
No
the
hard
last
feelings or
OVA
anything.
was so boring that I couldn't even watch it after that because like
Well,
they
all the
completely
OVAs were really
destroyed
boring.
it.
It was just like beach shit. And oh, remember when we did this? Haha.
Oh yeah, and then we watched High School of the Dead, which I actually started to really enjoy
Oh,
until the very end, when I found out that there was no ending, and that we watched all of
and
it for nothing, and like the final
I
OVA
didn't.
was where he got his dick eaten by a zombie. So like that's how the series ended.
That's technically the ending, yeah. And like after that, like the little kid was like, "And stay tuned for season 2." And there was
Yeah.
no season 2.
No. I find it really sad. Like the pink-haired girl actually started getting some good character development, and
I
then
think
the
she
show
dies
just
in the
ended.
manga.
Does she? Well, like
I think
I
so.
started liking her character more after we found out that she's not, not only a bitch, but like, she actually has a
She's not just a
personality.
tsundere stereotype.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
That one's
that
just
shit
really
was really
sad.
weird.
It's also
I
just
think the
really
tone of
sad that
that
it
show was really
ended.
weird too.
Yeah.
Because like most of the show was like really like okay, realistic for an anime. Like there's a lot of weird like the high schoolers. They had big breasts and they were all horny a lot. They were really horny. I don't know why they were so horny. Maybe it was something about like the zombie apocalypse. Just makes people want to
Yeah,
bang.
that bath episode was the best episode by far, by the way. That no one can tell
God,
me
every
otherwise.
fucking girl was after that one guy.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that
Um,
my boy didn't, get some action. The best
yeah.
boy.
But like then like after like a couple episodes after that, like there was some good character development moments, and then the show just kind of went batshit insane for a little bit, cause like they went to like that girl's parents, and it turns out her dad's like some weird psychopath, but he's actually a good guy. He's just kind of eccentric,
Yeah.
and like it started to feel like more of an anime and less of like a like zombie apocalypse thing, which I guess is okay, but like the tone, it just felt like it didn't really match up. I guess
Well,
I don't know.
like
It's hard to
the
explain.
only re- the only reason I remember uh her dad is because we were talking about Kill la Kill and how we wanted to watch it or like finish watching it in the middle of the fucking
Yeah,
conversation that was going on. I don't know.
yeah,
It would have been fine, I guess, if they had a second season and kind of ironed some stuff out.
maybe.
Because there
I
was
don't
definitely
know.
issues that they had to work out.
I think that it was at its best when it was just them on the road and like their like armored van just taking down zombies. You
Yeah,
know.
and when he used his crush's breast as
That was the best moment in the entire show is when he used his crush as a fucking sandbag and didn't even end up banging her.
yeah, yeah. God. So fucking stupid. And then we watched High Rise Invasion, which is good.
That was probably my favorite out of the 3 that we've watched so far.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like the best or
I think
anything, but it was better than those
I
two.
think High School of the Dead is probably my second favorite because I didn't really care so much for Vivid
Yeah.
Strike.
I didn't really care about Vivid Strike. I think that's the issue is because like Ryan kind of like threw us in the deep end, like because like apparently all those characters have been like other animes and like there's like a whole series connected to it, and it's like that's cool if you're like a fan of that series, but like I don't even know like what any of it meant really, and so I think if I had a better understanding, I might have liked it more. But it just
Yeah.
kind of, yeah. But yeah, High Rise Academy was really cool. I like the characters.
It
was
was
another
really
one with like
weird.
a weird like tone
It,
shift.
it was
'Cause,
really
like,
weird at the start. I didn't think I was going to like
Yeah.
it, and then
The first couple of episodes were actually like I thought it was gonna be like a horror anime.
I really love the
but-
dude with the mask. He's really cool.
Yeah, Sniper Mask.
Yeah.
Because like it set itself up as like a horror anime, but then it became more of like a just save the world type thing. And I mean, I like it. It's
I hear
fine.
a lot of people
but-
complaining that they sexualize the main character too much, but like really, it's
It's anime.
like if you don't want that, like go watch one of those like different like don't watch that.
Well, I mean, I can kind of see where they're coming from because, like, female protagonists in anime aren't too common, and usually when it does happen, they do get sexualized, and that does suck. But like, at the same time, like you get what you expect, you know?
Well, they could have watched any other show that doesn't have that in it, but then they decided to watch that. Like, just look at it. I'm pretty sure if you just looked at the fucking
Maybe.
promo for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It
Um,
was fine. Um, me and Ryan watched Angel Beats, which I guess we're gonna have to watch again to catch you up on after we're done watching this one anime that I picked out. That looks pretty cool.
yeah.
I like to watch longer shows like Naruto or something,
I
or
just don't see
Dragon
us
Ball
being
or
like
One Piece, something like that.
invested enough. I don't know. Um, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah,
but
that
like,
ended. I ended fucking
oh yeah.
Bacon's too. God,
I
like
thought you would have ended it last year, to be
all of
honest.
my fucking projects ended.
Yeah.
Sad. Well,
It's
like,
part of becoming an adult, dude.
well, fucking Bacon's. I just didn't really want to make shitty music anymore. I guess I started to make things that were a little better, like actually could be
Yeah, you
considered good
say
to
that,
someone.
but you wanted me to make that one rap.
No, 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 Sam. That was just a joke. I'm saying like.
You actually got mad at me, though.
Yeah, I mean, I like making stupid joke music. I just would like it to actually have a purpose, you know, and not just be fucking me and
What
Malachi
was that rap
screaming.
about?
I don't remember.
It was like something really stupid. I'm like, James, I'm not doing that. I can't even actually like rap. Like that wasn't even good. And you're like, no, it was good. It was good. You need to make it. You didn't make it. You're such a pussy. You're such a pussy. Do it, bitch.
Yeah. Well, like, I don't know. I think the last couple albums that we've made in fucking Bacon's, like, there were some songs that I actually kind of enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like, that one that's just, like, low, like, kind of a low tone scream in the background, and it was just, like, me going, ooh, ooh, but it was, like, really low. I don't know. It had, like, an ambiance to it. I was like, I mean, I guess this is not, like, horrible. It's also fucking weird and, you know,
Yeah.
very.
So, oh, the feud.
What feud?
The feud that you had.
That's not. It wasn't really a feud. It wasn't like
We
a
talked
Chase
about it.
Caldwell thing. It wasn't like a Chase Caldwell thing. So, like,
No. The-
I was listening to my playlist and I had Fireflies in it. And I was like, so
Man, you were
I
like, man, I could not believe my eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
well, like, I like the song, but, like, it kind of makes me nostalgic. So I went to the comments and I decided to be like, wow, this song reminds me of when I was like 10 or some dumb shit like that. Because, like, a lot of people were saying that shit like
Yeah.
that, like, it made them nostalgic. And then this, like, one random ass fucking kid went
Just a little
on to my
kid.
thing. He's still messaging me to this day.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is not the best song. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, no, that's not what he said. He said no one cares. That this
Oh
reminds
yeah,
you.
hold on,
No
hold
one
on,
asked.
hold on.
No one asked.
I'll actually read it. Hold on.
God, it's so weird. Like this
I'll read the
fucking
whole
kid.
thread for you, if I can.
Oh, and I jump in eventually
Yeah, all right.
with my new profile
So
pic.
I said, "Wow, this song reminds me of when I was 6." And he was like, "Cool, no one asked." And I said, "I didn't ask you either." And then he said, "I don't care if you think this song reminds you of when you were 6." And I was like, "Okay?" Question mark. I
Laying
didn't
down the
really ask
law.
you, lol. And then I said, "You well, all right." So he deleted his comment here, but he said something like,
How do you have
shut
3,000
up."
subscribers?
No, no, he was like,
Oh, that's not yet.
no, that it was the one that he deleted before I said like, "You talk to me first, bitch." I think he told me like, "Shut up"
Oh.
or something. And I was like, "You talk to me first, bitch." And he was like, "How the fuck do you have 3,000 point 20 47 subs. I was like, I don't know. India? Well, I said Indian and Stuart Little, but I meant to say India. And
Yeah, James
then
can't speak.
and then he said this song is not the best. I was like, okay. And then he asked me again, how do you have 3,000, like over 3,000 subs? And I was like, I told you already. And it was like, okay. And why is your profile picture Burger King the fuck? And I said it's an inside joke. And then Sam was like, it's Burger Bing. And
Yeah, in all
then
caps.
and then he said, oh hi. And then I was like, hello. And he was like, sorry about the other kid, Sax 0314. He said it's Burger Bing. I said Burger King. I was like, it's okay. And then he was like, uh,
I like
wanna
how we
play?
put in the numbers too.
Yeah.
Like it fucking matters.
Yeah. He was like, wanna play Fortnite, or you don't play Fortnite? And I was like, sure. You have a Twitter? And he was like, nope, sorry. I was like, well, I guess I can see what my epic stuff is, but I won't be able to play tonight. And then, all right, so like this whole saga went on for a while, right? And we never ended up playing Fortnite because he just kept asking the same fucking questions over and over again because I guess he's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is probably a child, but like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, and then like there's the hair shit.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm just scrolling past all the fucking Fortnite shit that we talked about for literally days. All right,
I've been
here.
playing so much Fortnite, dude. Holy
Eh,
shit.
I don't like it. But anyway,
I'm at like level 120 in the battle pass. Like, fucking.
I think it's fun when I play with you, so I can fuck with you the whole time.
Well, yeah, that's
All
what,
right.
also what you do with Jacob.
He gets so mad. All right. Anyway, when you got a haircut, what? What do you mean, what? Are you mad at me? No, why? I asked you, got a haircut? Oh, I asked when you got a haircut. I was ready to say, what the fuck? It's been like 2 years. Since you got a haircut? Yep. Bro, cut it. It looks ugly. I never seen your hair. Or I never seen your hair. I bet you have a ponytail. No, I like it. And no, I don't wear it in a ponytail.
Sometimes you do.
Well, like, I don't normally do that.
I mean, yeah.
So you don't have a ponytail, and are you ever going to cut it, or probably never? I don't know. I feel like you're lying to me that you got a haircut.
I feel like you lying.
A haircut 2 years ago. Why is that? Because how the fuck you wait? How the fuck you waited 2 years for your hair to grow? Nah, bro. I think you're lying to me that you got a haircut 2 years ago. Like, bruh, I don't really care if you think I'm lying or not. Why the fuck? What the fuck would be the point in lying about that? You're a boy? No shit, lol. What does that have to do with anything? I sprained my knee at school today. And bro,
Wow.
do you have a ponytail or no? And do you have short or long hair? I already told you. You want me to stop asking questions and commenting because other people are gonna laugh at us. So I don't know what you want to text on.
I mean, it's not like other people are laughing. It's like the people involved in the conversation are laughing.
I don't know.
So.
I don't know. It's really bothering. Oh, shit, sorry. I don't know. It's not really bothering me, lol. I haven't had internet for the past 3 days. So you said you told me you don't have a ponytail or yed?
Yed.
Oh my fucking god. And that's where it ended. I'm just gonna be like, no.
Yeah, like, I thought you actually got like on Twitter with him, but this entire conversation has been in the YouTube
Yeah, it's
comments.
over like 40
Tell him to get
comments.
Discord.
Alright, hold on.
Wow, this is so interesting. Yeah, he's definitely like a little kid. Like at first, I was like, yeah, I give him the benefit of the doubt. He could be
I told you.
older,
I literally told
but
you.
then he was like, wanna play Fortnite? I sprained my ankle at school today. It's like, oh fuck, it's a kid.
We should have the kid on the podcast.
He's like, hey guys, welcome. I play Fortnite sometimes.
He's
Uh,
no, he's gonna be like, do you have long hair or no? Do you have ponytail?
Men do not have long hair. Men not allowed to have long hair.
So fucking stupid. God damn.
Yeah.
So, we're finally able to bring back Persona.
Oh yeah. And now we're stuck in a never-ending cycle of grinding and failing at a boss fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mainly because James is not the best at the game.
No, that's actually not true. We literally grinded for ages, and we still aren't powerful enough to fucking fight the goddamn boss.
Because you're not good with like your tactics.
No, I was good. I was just fucking up on purpose for you. Literally, a couple times I literally did it on purpose.
For the lulz,
Sam,
whatever.
I literally, when you told me to do something, I did the opposite. What about that does not...
Because I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
you're like, no backseat gaming me.
Yeah,
no backseat gaming me.
so then I did the opposite. And then sometimes you'll like yell at me to do something, but then I will do something else and it'll work, and you'll be like, well, my thing would have worked better. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It would, because it would have saved more SP, or it would have, like...
No, it wouldn't have.
Saved you a turn or something.
No, it wouldn't.
God. And now you're asking me to buy you Persona 5. You can't even beat Persona 4.
No, I'll beat it.
I'll beat it. I'll beat it. I can't beat, like, the second fucking boss fight, but I'll beat it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to either, pussy.
I would.
Yeah.
If I showed up at your grandparents' house, I'd do it, like, first try, and you'd be like,
No, because we would have to grind, dumbass.
We would have to grind, dumbass.
We were really close last time to beating it, but then he kicked us down.
He kicked us down.
But
and then he dicked us down.
I feel like if we just grind a little bit more, we're like so close to actually beating it.
Yeah.
So.
Friday Night Funkin' got really popular.
Yeah. Well, we haven't played it, so.
We might.
Yeah, we might. But I really want to review some more shows since we're bringing over Toon List and Toon Review over. So we need to get on that.
It also just means we need to make more tier lists in general.
Well, because I really like making those, but we just haven't really watched anything that I feel like is worth making a tier list or a review on, you know? Because, like, most of these shows just ended abruptly, and there's not, like, more of it. It's not complete. Except for Vivid Strike, but, like, I don't even think it's fair to review that since, like...
Yeah, and that feels like it's just part of, like, a bigger narrative overall. Like, it's just part of that, like, it's a spin-off of, like, whatever the fuck, like, the original was that Ryan keeps talking about.
Yeah. I don't know.
Have you ever read Tales Get Strolled?
Mm-mm. But I think when we watch Angel Beats, we should do one on that. I think you might like it.
But you've never read Tails Gets Trolled?
No, I just fucking said that. I don't watch dumb shit, or I don't read dumb shit.
Dude, you don't read period, James.
Yeah, I do. Video games.
Was it?
Video
Oh,
games.
sure, yeah. Anyway, Tales Gets Trolled is a comic book series that was made on DeviantArt, but I forgot what the author's name
Everyone
was.
follow
But
me on DeviantArt. I forgot to mention that.
you're on DeviantArt,
Yeah, I post my art and shit there.
furry porn.
I don't make
But like,
furry porn.
it's a series about Tails, and he gets trolled by a bunch of trolls, and he's like, "Oh no, I got trolled," and so
Oh
he goes.
no!
He goes over to Sonic and Shadow, and then Sonic's like, "Well, you just gotta kill him with kindness," and Shadow's like, "No, kill him with guns." And so he decides to take Sonic over, and they were gonna be nice to the trolls and whatever. And it didn't work, and they called Sonic gay. And then Sonic's like, "I'm so mad. Ah, man, I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I'm going to have sex with my girlfriend, so I won't be so mad anymore. Fuck."
Oh shit! The dude that like tried to fuck his uh sister because he was a dick, and then like
Oh
and
yeah,
then
okay.
ended up
We'll get
fucking
to
his
that.
mom.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Well, I
Um,
basically just explained the whole thing.
well, yeah, it was like
That
a
you
kid
know,
it was like a weird
well,
hentai
like,
mag that we found.
well, surprisingly, that's not the weirdest thing I've ever like seen or read.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
like,
no,
it's actually pretty tame for some
but
of the
it was
stuff.
still really weird.
Yeah. I just wish he wasn't a fucking dick, like a physical dick.
Well, I think it would have been fine if like he didn't have like eyeballs and a mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think other than that, it would have been kind of normal. But like they had to
Yeah.
give him eyeballs and a mouth and make it all gross looking. I mean, the incest stuff's like gross, but that's kind of par for the course with like hentai, but
Well, like,
and just porn in general. But like, yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it's not like those two things are not even comparable to like just like that. That's kind of normal, but like the fucking dick shit is not at all. It's the
no,
weirdest thing I've ever
no,
seen.
especially the way they handled it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tails Gets Trolled though is like one of the funniest fucking like books because of just how like insane it gets. Because like it starts off with this like Tails like getting bullied and then like Sonic getting mad and fucking his girlfriend, but then it like turns into like this weird like Chester the cheetah has like a drug ring and like Jesse from Pokemon is one of his like hoes and he's like a pimp but he's also like a secret like crime lord and shit. And it's like, and then like the Looney Tune characters are like gay and they fuck each other, and it's like, it's just so fucking insane that
Dude,
like,
Jesse from Pokemon.
yeah, yeah.
I used to have like a crush on Misty from Pokemon. When I used
Nah,
to
Jesse's
be
where it's
into
at,
that.
dude. Jesse's
No,
where it's at.
no. Well, it's because they put like Misty in those like fucking short ass clothes. They knew what they were doing.
Well, I mean,
the
Jesse's clothes are
Japanese.
kind of short.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're both like.
She's got like a short skirt and she's like a crop top.
Yeah.
I don't know. James from Pokemon's kind of hot too.
Yeah, especially that one episode where he had tits.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't believe
Yeah,
they
just in
couldn't
general,
air
though.
that. It's so fucking stupid.
Well, yeah. I mean, like they still get like mad whenever like a dude wears a dress, like Harry Styles or like Kid Cudi like performs wearing a dress, and they're like, "Oh my God, the liberal agenda! They're trying to turn boys into girls! Oh my God, I'm gonna cruise." It's like fucking what the fuck, dude? Just calm the fuck down. Let people dress what they want to dress.
Yeah.
You know. I think that like the Pokemon episode though was more like I think that was a big part of it too, but like it was more just like the theme of the episode was like a bunch of underage kids competing in a bikini like
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, then there was the one with all the guns that they couldn't show, where Meowth dressed up like Hitler.
God.
Because they thought that was a good idea. I'm kind of sad they don't like do shit like that anymore. Like,
I'm kind of sad that they like don't. There's not an easy way to see all of those episodes, especially the one
yeah.
that like gave people seizures. Because
Well, you can find like
I can,
the Japanese version of most of them, but
yeah,
yeah, that one's hard to find still because I don't think they've ever like re-released it. I think it's just like
yeah.
maybe once, but like
Well, like, see, it doesn't bother me. I just want to watch it to see like, what it was about.
yeah,
Shit. I mean, I literally watched the little darky genocide part 4 one where like the whole fucking thing is just flashing.
yeah.
So
I mean, it kind of gives me like a headache, but that's about it. I don't get like seizures or anything.
Well, like, I don't know. It doesn't really.
But I think that's just because of like
Give me a
sensory
headache.
overload more than like I have like an issue.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I have like an issue like that, but I don't know. Who knows? Corpse collabed with Machine Gun Kelly in a song.
I didn't hear about that. I don't really listen to a lot of Corpse songs. That one that we
I don't
listened
either.
to was like the first time I heard one all the way through.
Yeah.
Or did we even
I
listen
liked
to it all
it.
the way through?
I think we listened to like most of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
we gotta
anyway,
tell them about
that
that
one was
video.
okay.
It's coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on, I'll tell you when it's going to release, because this will probably release this Friday.
Yeah. So
which
it's a tier list of
it will
every
be
like
released-
YouTuber
not-
that we could find
Well-
that made like music in the past.
We're going to do a part 2 because there's a lot of people like Jack's films and stuff that we missed.
That we missed. Yeah.
But like we're gonna have to really build up for that because that was such a pain to film. But
And then we got really mad at each
coming
other
out-
for no reason
It's
after
coming out
it.
May 20th.
May 20th. Mark your calendars, kids or adults, because Kappa, we don't make videos for kids. Kappa, don't you dare.
Kappa,
otherwise.
if you get me in trouble, I'm gonna fucking fuck you in the ass.
I'll suck your dick.
I'm not. Yeah, I think what I was gonna say was worse, but I stopped.
God.
God.
But yeah, the Corpse collab with Machine Gun Kelly, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. They got so you know how, like Corpse is like all like he doesn't want to show his face and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, in like the music video, they had to get Valkyrie to show up.
Why do you say
And,
her
like-
name like Valkyrie?
That's
Valkyrie?
how it Valkyrie.
Just say it more together instead of like each syllable
All right,
pronounced.
James. Fucking simp police over here. Say your name how it's supposed to be said. You fuck. Say your name. But yeah, Valkyrie. Like she showed up and like lip synced all of his lines for him.
Oh yeah. So Alinity made a OnlyFans to do body art, whatever the fuck that is.
Got my hopes up.
Too bad it's not. Anyway.
I mean, body art, like, depending on what kind of body art it is, can be nude, but like.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have a problem with Alinity, even though a lot of people. Well, I guess it died down a lot.
She doesn't show her tits. She doesn't show her tits.
Well, actually, she did that one
God.
time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a tit slip on stream,
Aw.
and she had to
Well,
like
that's not
punish herself.
consensual, James. That's not consensual.
Well, like, I don't know. Everyone like makes fun of her for that, but like it was literally an accident. Like they were like, "You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose," but no.
Yeah.
If you watch the clip, it's not on purpose.
Also, PewDiePie says that he no longer cares about the content that he makes, especially after the Cocomelon video got taken down.
Dude, that's really sad. I need to find an archive of that and download it. Oh yeah, I've been
Yeah.
watching Unis Honest recently. Since I didn't
Yeah,
have
he
internet
watches
for
Unis
3
Honest
days.
to go to bed.
Well, I don't anymore. It was just I needed something to watch, and I didn't want to watch Filthy Frank like blasting through my TV.
Why not, James?
I'm at my grandparents' house.
They love Filthy Frank. They're
Yeah.
the biggest Filthy Frank fans. They bought
Sure.
the Joji spoon.
Dude, man, I really wish I was 21 so I could have bought that the special nectar drink like cocktail mix set that he was
Mm,
selling. Mostly because it just looked really cool. Also because like some of the
yeah.
drinks kind of sounded good, but you know.
At
See,
least a Snyder cut
what the
meal
fuck?
kit.
What the fuck is the point? Oh, I also wanted the Joji edibles.
They released Joji edibles.
No, I don't think they were Joji edibles. Shit. I forgot what they were. It was some type of edibles for like. I wanted to say Joji, but I don't think so. I think it was for something else. Oliver Tree, I think maybe.
Oh,
It's one of the
yeah.
artists that it happened last year. Anyway, yeah. But like, what the fuck is the point of being 18 if you literally can't do anything, and they still consider
You
you
can buy a
an
gun
adult? Yeah, you can buy a gun, you can go to
and you
war,
can die
but
in the military.
yeah, but you can't buy.
Drive a car.
Yeah, you can do those things, but you could drive a car when you're fucking 16. But like, what the fuck is the point? Why is
What is the point of existing if you cannot drink beer?
well, I just find it funny how like they hold those things. They think those things are so bad, but they allow 18-year-olds to buy guns and go to war and die, but they won't allow you
Yeah.
to fucking buy like tobacco
You can
or
buy
anything.
tobacco products, can't you? I thought
No,
like the
no, they
cutoff for that was
changed
like
it.
15.
They changed
Ah,
it.
those fuckers. Um, like I even give a shit.
I don't know,
But
man.
yeah.
It's just kind of stupid. They just stripped all of our rights away.
The damn liberals took our rights.
Man, I wish West
God.
Virginia would legalize weed. That would be cool.
Yes. But
I
no,
mean,
man, she's gotta be all my daughter. My daughter.
I don't
Fuck
like smoking
you.
it. I don't like smoking
I
weed,
mean, I don't
but
either.
like,
I just think that it should
but
be.
like
I just think that it should be legal.
edibles are way better.
Same with same. Well, not even smoking. It's not gonna do that much to you. Like the worst it's gonna do is like, well, what cigarettes do to you. Like literally. Like it's
Yeah.
literally like no worse than a cigarette, and those are legal. In fact, it's probably better for you.
Yeah, it's probably a little better for you because like all the
Because
additives
it's all
that
natural.
they put in. Yeah, and in cigarettes is bad. Anyway,
Yeah.
but like I just hate how it makes you feel when you fucking smoke weed. It fucking hurts.
I
But like,
could not be able to tell you.
but like, edibles, you get the same effect and not with all of like the pain. I guess
Yeah, I
it
mean,
doesn't hurt that bad. Saying pain is like a little over exaggerated.
Yeah,
But
I've never like partook in the marijuana, but I've been around a lot of people who have, and like the
it
main
also
thing that I
smells
don't like about
horrible.
it,
I fucking
yes,
hate.
is this fucking
Dude,
smell.
no. All right, so I'm not going to say his name, but this one of my friend's friend had this one shit that smelled straight up like oranges, like blood oranges, and it that was the only shit I've ever smelled that I didn't hate. I was like, oh my god, that shit smelled good.
Yeah. I say yeah like I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, let's smoke some of that shit. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hell yeah. I'm really hungry, dude. I haven't eaten yet.
Okay.
Like my stomach just growled, and I think they could hear it upstairs. So.
Well, if we could go on for like 5 more minutes, I think that would be good enough for a podcast episode.
Dream. Let's talk about Dream.
I don't want to fucking talk about Dream. I literally hate Dream. God.
I don't hate Dream himself. I mean, I think that maybe
I
like
don't
he's
hate
done some
him.
bad things.
I don't hate him.
Like
I just hate him, if that makes sense. I hate people
his
talking about him.
community,
I hate
his community has like it has done some things in the past that aren't too good, and like the Twitter what the Twitter trends are kind of annoying. I cannot fucking speak, so there we go.
So,
Oh, Logan Paul was at WrestleMania.
that's why Logan Paul was trending a couple days ago. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. And he was trending at the same time as Annoying Orange, and Annoying Orange was trending because they made an NFT.
Yeah, which I don't really understand why. Well, obviously, technically, it is bad for the environment, but like, if we just stopped worrying about that, like, power usage and started worrying about, like, actually making it clean energy, so, like,
Yeah.
all of the problems with wasting energy would not really be there at that point because you would
Yeah,
be
I mean, they'd still
polluting.
be there, but like to a very like reduced sense.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like if we just worried about, I don't know, finding some
Big
way.
coal.
Well, like there's solar panels, there's geothermic uh, plants that
I
we could
think the
put
one
in.
thing that I don't really like
Even
about
nuclear,
NFTs is that like
even
they're
fucking
being
nuclear
sold.
power would be better.
Well, yeah,
Because like nuclear power is clean unless like something goes wrong. Well, actually, kind of clean. There's still nuclear waste that
yeah,
comes out of that, which we store in mountains and shit. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's still cleaner than fucking coal. At least it doesn't spit out
yeah,
fucking toxic fumes into the air.
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like there's better ways to go about what they're doing right now instead of just canceling fucking
yeah.
crypto shit. Like, why are they
Oh, I
canceling?
think okay.
Why are they canceling NFTs and not canceling like Bitcoin and shit like that?
Because
Because
Bitcoin's already popular enough. I think the reason that they're targeting NFTs is because like, and this is one of the reasons I don't really like NFTs is because like, there's not really anything that says that they're like actually worth anything right now. They're, like, they're being sold for like this tremendous amount of money, but like no one really knows like whether or not they're ever going to be like worth that much. I mean, it's just the same with like Bitcoin when it started out. Like no one really knew if it was going to amount to anything, but like since Bitcoin's already like in that
established.
stage where like it's become like there is a
Well,
Bitcoin ATM at like a
mhm.
Japanese restaurant that I went to
Well,
recently. Like
literally
it's
every
become
single
more
crypto,
mainstream.
almost every single crypto can be converted into Bitcoin, and then you can cash it out and shit like that. You know.
Even NFTs.
Well, no, because that's a little different than like a
But yeah,
cryptocurrency because that's not really a currency.
again,
It's just a
that's why I don't
crypto.
really like.
It's a crypto image or whatever. I don't really know how like what the word would be for
Well,
that.
it can be a video too, because like the Annoying Orange NFT has sound.
Oh, I mean, like the technology behind it's really cool, but like I don't really see the point.
Yeah,
Especially, I heard it's like hard to mine or some shit. So like, are you going to go out and buy a fucking ASIC miner, which is a miner that takes up a lot of fucking energy and it's really fucking horrible for the environment? The whole fucking
mm-hmm.
crypto mining is bad for the environment because like it puts strain on video cards. No one ever has the right amount of cooling, and like video cards go out and we're just creating more e-waste that way. So really, cryptocurrencies are just not good for the environment in general.
Yeah,
Even if it didn't, because like the whole power and like polluting shit, there's ways that we're working on to be able to fix like taking carbon from the air and shit. Like Elon
yeah.
Musk. That this is another reason why I like Elon Musk because he does a lot of good.
I don't.
I mean, he's kind of an asshole, but like I like what he does. You know.
Well, I don't like that he tried to cover up the fact that Tesla batteries were exploding.
Yeah. Well. Anyway.
and like
I
he
didn't
still
say
uses child labor.
I didn't say he wasn't an asshole and he wasn't like a bad person per se. I just like what he does for like the good of mankind or whatever.
And then he goes on Twitter and he's like, "God, you liberals are so fucking sensitive.
But anyway, like
Boo hoo, the children are losing their fingers. I don't give a shit. Look at my money."
but like there's ways to fix the carbon emissions, but there's not really a way that we have to fix e-waste, you know? Because
Yeah.
like a lot of our e-waste goes to a place in Africa where they literally just sit it in this big open land that could have been beautiful, but now is just dirt and the water's just filled with fucking plastic and all
You
kinds of
know,
other shit, you know?
I don't see why we don't just like launch it into space, right?
Dude, I've literally told Mr. Harvey this and he was like, "Well, it's too expensive. We could literally shoot it into the fucking sun."
Yeah, I mean it's still expensive. Like unless you've like if you just shot into the sun, that would be even more expensive because you wouldn't be able to like reuse like shuttles or whatever.
Well, you wouldn't just want to release it into space. Well, I guess it could burn up in the atmosphere or something. But
Yeah,
like,
it probably would.
but then you would be at the same thing from before, like, you know,
Well, yeah. Well, if you
burning
could find a way
shit.
to reuse like to burn the trash, but not like
Well,
burn, but like
would
in
it be
space. I don't know.
possible? Would it be possible to like send it on a trajectory and just like launch a rocket and have it detach and have it float all the way to the sun? Do you think?
Maybe I don't know. But like
I
I
think
think
this is
that
a cool
like
idea. I think it would solve a lot.
yeah, like sending shit into space is just like
Or like,
I don't know.
or like,
I think that there'd be more benefits than there would be risks.
I don't know why we don't. We have all this acid and shit that can eat away at shit. Why do we not just use
Yeah, like
that?
stuff that's actually like going to be like a hazard. Like I don't think it really matters how much it costs. Like get rid
Well,
of it, you know.
obviously don't. No, I'm saying like. I don't know. I just really like the idea of trying to like shoot it out into
I like how
space. Or
I
send it
like how
into a
you're
black
like, yeah,
hole.
let's just fill for 5 minutes, and then we start talking about like waste disposal and
Or we could just send it into a black hole. I don't really know if there's a black hole close to
alternative
us.
energies.
But like, I don't
No,
know.
but what does that do?
I don't
Why would we
know.
send it into a black hole? There's the sun is like right there.
No, no, Sam.
Why would we have to find a black hole just to see what would happen?
Yeah,
I think if there was
I
a
would
black
like to
hole
know.
close to us, we'd have sent a shuttle in there or something, or like a rover or something to see like what happens inside a black hole.
I really want to know because like, all of this is pretty much speculation that we have on black holes because
Yeah,
we think it will like kill us and shit, but like what actually happens is the thing.
yeah. What if it sends us back in time? Or not? That wouldn't really work, but like to a different like timeline.
Time travel. I read
Time travel wouldn't
somewhere.
work.
I read somewhere that technically it could be possible, but it would be impossible to do. Like theoretically, it would be possible, but like
Yeah, it's theoretically possible, but
yeah,
like I don't think you'd be able to like interact with anything. Like you just feel like seeing the past more than you would be
yeah.
like actually. But like what could happen is like you could travel to an alternate timeline that's a few years behind the timeline that we're in now.
Mm.
So it's like you travel to like a timeline that's still in the 80s.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
what would
exactly like
happen
this
to your
timeline, but it's in the
age?
80s.
What would happen to your age though?
It wouldn't matter because you're
What
in an
would
alternate
happen?
timeline, so
Yeah,
I
but
don't think you
what
would
would?
change at all, would you?
I don't know.
That would be interesting. Like,
Yeah.
but what if you travel to an alternate timeline that's like just the same but different? Do you like turn it like if so? If
What
there's like an
happens to
alternate
your
timeline where
body?
everything is like everything's like the same except dogs evolve to be like the main species, and it's like a furry world. Do you become a furry?
I don't know. It'd be interesting. God.
Well,
Well,
um,
I think we did it.
Yeah. Well, that was the podcast.
And I didn't
We're back.
hate filming that either. So
Yeah. We'll
think
see
this
you
was
next
good.
week without a guest. No guest
Unless
for the
it's Ryan.
foreseeable future.
Ryan.
Unless it's Ryan or Jacob, because they were actually good. But yeah. We're not
Alright.
just gonna invite random people who don't have YouTube channels or who don't like actually do this shit like
Yeah.
regularly.
Alright. See you guys.
But